So going against Coburn, obviously the biggest, most physical guy probably you've seen this season. Kind of break down that matchup and what's going to be important there.
I mean, he's a huge dude, 7 foot, 290, I think. Coach Payne pointed out, it's the kind of guy that you got to be ready for. Kind of the same as last game. A guy that's going to keep coming every single time. He's averaging 5 offensive rebounds in conference play. It's going to take a lot. It's just. I mean, thankfully, I have some experience playing against guys that size. So he's a real tough player. Even as a freshman, true freshman, he's already in there playing. I think he's their leading scorer and leading rebounder. So he's playing at a really high level. So it's going to be about containing him and just limiting his opportunities because if you get, he's missing shots, but he's getting them back. So if we just limit those extra opportunities, I think we're going to do a good job against them.
Are there any advantage to be found in your length, in your mobility against somebody that big and that wide, I guess?
Of course, you want to move him around. You want to move him around as much as you can. You want to tire him out. He's probably, he's not used to being moved around as much. He's a guy that size wants to hang out in the paint. He wants to be down there. He wants to get rebounds. So if you move him around the perimeter, force him to guard a bunch of ball screens, it's going to tire him out. I think it's going to be really a good thing for us. The more we move around, I think the better shots we're going to get.
You guys go from Aturu to Coburn to Teskey, kind of a bunch of the other best big men in the Big Ten. You and Travion are both obviously in those ranks too. What kind of test is this stretch for you too?
I mean, every team in the Big Ten's got a quality guy like that. You can start rattling off every single team, and it sounds like
Tillman too.
Yeah, it sounds like an extremely imposing stretch. But every team you play against is a guy like that where you're like, okay, their starter is a really good player. So if you want to rattle off the next 18, go ahead. But that's just how it's going to be. Every single team has a guy like that. Even back, you're playing against Northwestern as a guy that's a freshman, but he's playing at an extremely high level. Every single team in Nebraska, they got guys that are playing better and better every single game. So every single team in the Big Ten, the ones we've played against and the ones we're going to play against, have a great big man. So that's something you got to be ready for in this conference.
Outside of